mistake? Well, how would you classify emotional investing? What is it?
Emotional investing is going on your gut or instinct, or maybe a tip from someone. But here's the thing. We know for a fact money is emotional. Whether you spend it, you save it, you give it, there is always an emotional element to it. I mean, there just is. Now, a survey done by Adam Hennick, and he's with Wealth Management, said 22.7% have made an investment decision based on emotion or gut. And here's the kicker. They later regretted it. So I'm going to start right off by bringing you into the conversation. Have you ever made an emotional investment decision that you can honestly say you later regretted?
Yes.
That's all I get?
Yeah. I've purchased a couple times shares of small cap, like very small cap mining companies, and it has not played out.
It's not played out. It's not been pleasant.
Not so much lately. I would say the emotional investment I have is, or when I've done it, I've actually been happy I've done it. Namely, when I have some was based on reason, but it doesn't feel right, and I just sell it before the bad news occurs. So that's happened, you know, not all the time, but on occasion, even to this day. And I think that's been. I trust my gut that way, but maybe that's the difference of doing it all the time and experience. But I think in general it's a bad idea to invest in it. But sometimes when you're uncertain about things, before everything tumbles out of the closet, you're better off to act.
You must get clients coming to you all the time saying, I want in this stock, I want in this stock. My brother-in-law says it's a winner.
Well, yeah, I don't really, I mean, we have a fund, and so they come into the fund, but not into individual names, so that's the difference. But you do hear those sort of stories all the time, and or people, I think what happens with a lot of people on the emotional side is they maybe have very good reasons for getting into something, but then they fall in love with it, and they can't sell it when it becomes a loser.
You cannot fall in love with your assets.
That is one of the biggest mistakes that people make, even professionals. So it's very hard because you have so much invested emotionally and in time and every other aspect.
And what can often happen as well is that if you've picked a winner in the past and it's been based on gut or instinct, you start to believe your own predictive powers. I got it right last time, so I'm going to get it right this time. By the way, according to this report, men were twice as likely as women to react on gut. And here's the good news. Wisdom comes with age. Those between 55 and 65, 75% said they have not bought on gut instinct and never would. 32.6% of respondents, 18 to 34, said, yeah, emotions have impacted our decisions. I'm going to come back next hour and say, okay, how can you make sure you don't invest based on emotions?
Thanks a great deal. As always, Patty Lovereed. And you can check out Patty's full blog and blogs on our website. That's bnn.ca. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk to our guest host, John Stevenson, about the MSCI decision